Hi everyone, it's Joanne. How are you? Today I am going to do a double page scrapbook layout for Bramble Fox. So I am using the Hip Kit Club kits from October 2021. It was one of my favorite hip kits ever. So I bought it like 4 times. So I have a lot of it and I want to start using it. I think I've been hoarding it unconsciously because I just love it so much. So I'm going to do a double page layout, and the other side looks exactly like this, except, you know, this white space is on the outside over here. I'll show you both of them together, but let me give you some measurements so you know, because I never hardly put paper down on camera because I can't get things straight and I don't want you to have to go through that with me. So this is an 11.5, okay, by 9 piece of paper, this gold. This is a 4.5 by 12. And then I just took a border punch in a notebook. You can do any border punch there that you want to, or if you don't have border punches, you can just put a different piece of paper up there, okay? Then I'm going to take a circle. It's got pretty trees on it, and that's about 4.5 inches around if you wanted that measurement too. I'm going to put this up in the corner, and then I have 4 photos. I'm going to do 4, 8, 9 photos on this double page layout, so that's super fun. I'm going to do my great nieces and nephew first day back to school just this year, so that's totally awesome. I'm going to put her here, and I just thought her outfit went really well with this collection, so we're going to do that. And then I have a landscape one that I'm going to put right up here, the 3 oldest ones. And then I'm trying to grab them. I've got 2 4x3 photos that I cut down a little bit, and then of course I backed all of them with exactly the same papers. This one and this is, look at that, it's like one of my favorite pieces of paper ever. And I thought it would be neat for a nice pop of that navy to come off this mustard color. So I think I might put these right up against that, or I might overlay them just a little bit on top of the pink so it looks like fluid motion type, you know, cohesive type thing, like that. Okay, so this can come down a little bit more so we can see a little bit more of that circle. I'm putting this almost over to the edge here. It's just going to be an extra layer and another color. Circle die cut metal die with the stitching effect on it. That's also from Hip Kit Club, but both are old, so probably sold out. All right, here's my awesome title, Autumn Stories from Bramble Fox. I love it. I was checking to see if I took the protective coating off. And I want to put that up here, and then that's going to dictate how far down my photo is going to go. I want most of this to go on that blue so it stands apart from this mustard, and you can see it really well. I like the solid print here and then the script font underneath. I think that's gorgeous personally. All right, so this photo is still on this gold piece of paper. Okay, so that gives me room to put a cluster here and a cluster here. And I'm going to use some paper snips from this month's Fox box. And I usually put stuff up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. The paper snips are totally awesome. They give you a ton of sentiment strips up on the top. And this one says happy little moments. That's perfect. And I think it matches this paper very well. So I'm just going to put this in here like that. You can have it, the text facing the photo or away from the photo, whichever you prefer. Both look really good. Then I have some leaves from a previous, I think it was a previous Fox box, but it might be in the shop. Whatever I put in here today, I will link below. if it's still available, because I'm going to use the upcoming October Fox box, and I'm going to use a piece from September Fox box and some stuff from the shop. Okay, this is a must-have set. It's called Fern Foliage, and I'm obsessed with it. I think I need like 10 packs of it. Look, I'll put it up on the screen, but look how beautiful that leaf is. Just throwing that in the trash so my cat doesn't eat it. Look at the detail. I just can't even, and the color is gorgeous. So these are cool because whichever way you want the leaves to be curving, you can flip it. Love that. So I want it curving down towards the layout, and I'm going to put that in here somewhere so it like is there. I think that's cool. Okay, so this is a little bit of a tight fit, but not too bad. I could put this over a little bit more. I like that. Okay, I'm also going to put something right here, and then okay, so previously, I don't know what I was doing with this before. Look, it's a hot mess. I think that I've glued this pumpkin, this title, So Special, and a little chipboard that says Today together for a previous layout, and then I didn't end up using it. So I thought, well, it's already put together. Let's use it. And it's already bent a little bit. I think I probably glued it down, didn't like it, pulled it back up. So I want to definitely use it so it doesn't get wrinkled any more than it already is. So I'm going to put that there. And to me, it's perfectly fine to have two titles, like a main title, a subtitle, and then little teeny sentiment strips or chipboards. You know, that's really pretty. This is an awesome leaf from a previous, I gotta look this one up, previous Fox box. Or it might be a standalone purchase. Whatever it is, I will find it, put it up on the screen, and put it in the description box if it's still available. I'm going to put that Bramble Fox down here because it's so pretty. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where I want that yet. So I have some thread to go. I'm going to put a cluster, a very small cluster up here. Oop, I knew I was going to do that. I always do. I'm going to put a cluster up here, the small one here, and one coming off the corner of this photo. So I made 3 little twirls of this kind of purplish thread, just regular sewing thread. I'll put this down first, and then right this way. Then I'll do this. I have 2 pumpkins, and I'm not sure which one I want to use. I might go for the purple just to have another color. I have this one too, but that's already right there, so maybe I'll just use the purple. And then I have a die cut that was this really pretty tree. I was thinking about putting it right here just to make this cluster a little bit bigger. And I'm going to show enough of it to see the middle of the tree so you know it's a tree and not like a big huge leaf cluster. I'm just trying not to move things before I get them glued down. Alright, what else do I want? I have leaves. Let me see. I love this leaf. It's the same color as this mustard paper. So I kind of want to use it here because I don't want it near this mustard paper because it would blend in too much. Then I picked out this dark blue to go with the navy blue of that paper. I think I'm going to just stick this in here. I'm trying not to move everything, but you know I'm going to. And then I'll, of course, put that together really neatly when I glue it down. Then, what else do I got? I've got some leaves to go here. So, I've got a blue and a purple. So maybe I'll put the blue on the left side of this because that's purple. I'm just going to slide this like underneath these photos for now so we can get the general idea of what we're going to do here. All right, a couple of those. Then this month's Fox Box, the October Fox Box, has this really pretty bulldog clip. Like, looks like the top of a clipboard part. I don't know if, yeah, it could be either one of those. Put it right there. And then there's another piece that comes with that. And this, again, is October Fox Box. It's a little push pin. I'm going to put it on the other page, so I'll show you that when we get there. Then I'm thinking a little flower over here. Then from the October Fox Box, you get these really pretty, like, I'm going to say purple, but it's not really purple. It's like, I don't know what to call it, like a plum purple. So I was thinking about tucking these in here somewhere. So I'm just going to put them on top for now because you know I'm going to ruin everything. Put a couple of those over there somewhere. Or I could move one of them and put it over here. Found a tag. I think I'm going to use it over here. And then I'm also going to put some thread up here. So there's thread, or maybe I'll put it down here. Yeah, maybe I'll put the thread down in this cluster. I should have put it underneath first, but that's good enough for right now. And then I have another paper snip. And this one says Harvest Good Memories. So I'm just trying to see about my windows open, sorry. It's beautiful out today. It's definitely a fall weather day. Harvest Good Memories. There's that. And then I have an apple that I found, definitely because, you know, school. I don't know exactly where I want that to go. In there somewhere. Then I've got 2 leaves, another one of these, and then another navy color to pick up on the navy in that. I'm probably going to put the blue underneath this because I don't want that going right up against that, and maybe go, I'm not sure which way I want these to go. Let's stick them in and see. And I knocked that out, but that's okay. We'll just put that right back in there. I might switch those around a little bit. Kind of want to see a little bit more of them than that. This is okay right now. I might work on that a little bit more. Maybe move the tag over here and then have the leaves coming out and the apple coming off to the left of the tag. That might even look better. Again, I did this mustard color paper 11.5, 11 and a half to leave 1/2 inch of white here. I glued this mustard paper down 1 inch and then I left 2 inches of I'll just move this. I left 2 inches of white between here and here. Okay? Okay, before I start gluing things down, I did glue this picture and those things down. I decided to put it together like that. Tag in the middle, sentiment, 2 leaves, the apple kind of tilted a little bit in the corner. I was going to put it over the top of the photo, but it didn't look good. So I totally forgot that this kit came with these like faux mixed media stickers, and I'm obsessed with these things. So I'm thinking I really need to get some of these in here. I think that would look good right about there. So move these. And this doesn't need to be placed down perfectly, but you're not getting it back up. And I try not to touch the back of it because they take your fingerprint with them. Okay, that's where that one's going. And then put it in right here. That is fun. No mess, mixed media. You guys, that looks really cute. Okay, I now have everything glued down, and I moved the button over here. I definitely mixed this up a little bit. I ripped the bottom of this tag because I couldn't get it in there. And then I used the bottom of it over here, and I put 2025 in some little teeny Hip Kit Club Alphas. Super cute little puppies. All right, now I put the leaf on top of the photo over here. I just thought it looked pretty. This is all done. I put 2 little chipboard sentiment strips on top of the pumpkin here. It says together and today is a great day. Bramble Fox leaf title. the bulldog clip is up there with that tag now. They match. And leaf, leaf, leaf. Okay, so that's what we used. I have enamel dots, and I have this many puppies left. And I'm thinking I need navy over here because we have like some here and here. So there's this navy puppy here. I think this needs a flower. Let's use this one. Oh, that could use a flower too. That's pretty. All right. The middle of this pumpkin is wrinkled. Here, let me show you. From whatever I ripped it off from the first time. I don't know. Can you see that wrinkle? Yeah, you can. It's making me crazy. Maybe I can put an acorn over it. Oh, but a little cute mushroom. Oh, look at this cute mushroom. All right, let's try that. All right, tweezers. I'm definitely going to put... Yeah, that looks cute. Glue on these because they're, what did I say, 2021? Few years old now. Yeah, that fills that in nice. All right, let's hover here and see if I'm going to like that. Yeah, why not? That way I have some navy in here. Put it right on top of that. Okay, and let's get this mushroom in here. Oh, that looks really cute. Okay, cool. I like that. I did put an orange puppy leaf right there because it was just felt like an open gap to me. Oh, we'll get these down while we're thinking about it. And then I think this light blue because of this. It'll look pretty. Oh my gosh, that's really on there. Couldn't get it off that at all. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's cute. Since we're all done with this one, it's time to move on to the other side. So here it is. It's exactly the same thing. I just line them up right next to each other, and then I use that to put these pieces of paper down. So again, this gold is an 11.5 by 9. Okay. 1 inch white, 2 inch bottom. This is 4.5 by 12, and then any border punch will do, and that's a 12-inch border punch. It goes all the way across. So when I go to put them down on the paper, I just put them next to each other with a T-square ruler, and then just make sure that they match up. So when they're in the album together, it'll open properly. I had to let my camera charge back up because I ran the battery right down making the first page, and I had to tell you, I organized my Bramble Fox acrylic drawers. I don't know what else to call those, and I had a blast doing that. So I did that. All right, so this page I'm going to get all these photos, and because, let me get my other side. The circle is up on the top left. I'm going to put this circle on the bottom right just for kind of like balance. Okay, and then we're going to have a 4x6 over here, and then here's all the close-ups, and I'm just going to put the kids in order of age from oldest to youngest. Okay, like this. Perfect. Right? Keep these two within that pink, and then I'm going to push these two right up to the border of the pink just to give more room. And there's a lot of photos here. We got plenty of decoration and stuff with the pattern paper. I'm only going to put a few things on this layout. So I'm not sure exactly where I want that up or down. It's going to go there, obviously. But I've got a few things. What I'm going to do is go into the September Fox box because it's super fun. Every Fox box every month has the name of that month, and it will match the rest. And these were 2025 back to school, but I just wanted to let you see that October comes with that color. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to save that for something else. So like I said, this is from the September Fox box, and refresh your memory. My window is open. it matches this perfectly. So that's why I picked that, and obviously because it was in September. So I'm going to put this down at the bottom because I put the other one up on the top, okay? So I'll save my October, put it over here so I don't drop it and break it. I've got lots of ephemera again, and I went back into my stash, got some more thread, and then in this month's, the October Fox box, it has the push pin that I was talking about. Maybe I'm going to put that there, I'm not sure. It comes in 2 different colors, that push pin and the bulldog clip. Okay, so I found a fox in this collection. I can't even. You have to use it because this is Bramble Fox, right? And my great nieces and nephew are little foxes. All right, so this is super old and it is no longer available. I'm sorry, but it is the navy blue that's in this paper. So again, I'm doing some stash busting with my Bramble Fox. Okay, so I want something here to go with the September. And what I am thinking is putting a pumpkin in the middle. And I'm going to come in with some more leaves. Oh, well, this is in my hand now. I thought also, let's put just one little thing up here. Bring in the navy to go with the paper. And that gives that corner a little bit of decoration. And then I did put this pumpkin up on one piece of foam because that way it would then be the same height as the perspective. I might put more foam on there when I'm done, but for now we're just going to get some of these leaves and things. So I want to maybe get, again, another sort of navy dark color. It's a little bit gray, but almost navy. Maybe put this in there. I'm not sure if I want it on the top or the bottom. Let's check. That looks good. Okay, then I have, not sure, I have a couple more of these leaves that are individual that match this one that we used from Bramble Fox right here. And I definitely want to use these so it has an element from the other side on this side as well. So maybe I should take those out. I'm going to put this pumpkin down and not touching the September. I think that'll be better. Somehow get one of these on each side. Okay, and then put the ephemera die cut leaves in here. I don't know what I want to do though. I feel like something needs to go right there because, let me get this. This is okay. You can totally leave it there if you wanted to, but having 1, 2, 3 different pattern papers in that area and then that white space, that would bug me. So I'm thinking I have a couple of flowers left over in the die cut pack. I'm going to cut it in half so I don't waste it. I can maybe do that and have a leaf coming up here. Maybe. All right, let's see what leaves we have here. I want to use this leaf because I love it, but it's exactly the same color as this piece of paper. So I'm not sure if that's going to look good or not. Well, it doesn't look bad because it has the leaf veins on it, so it should be all right. And then we had also this beautiful fern from the fern foliage, which I'll link below. So I wanted to get a couple of these in just so it matches. That's really pretty too. All right, so I don't want it to be matchy, so I'll do this one on the bottom, that one on top, this one on top, this one on the bottom. Take the protective coating off that. And then something like this, I definitely need to fill in with a different color. Or, let me see, I'm trying to turn it without messing everything up because that takes forever. All right, let's, tweezers, let's get this up and then think about putting this here. I'll glue that on the bottom for time's sake right now. Let's see, do we want this one up here? I don't love that. So maybe I will put this here, but again, underneath those perspectives, like that. It's gonna look a little bit better in the final. Aren't these beautiful? You have to pick those up if you go to the website because gorgeous. All right, maybe I can get this up here. I'm not sure if I want it. Maybe I just won't use it. I don't just like that. Okay, I have a couple of these little purple ones. I wanted to get at least one in because there's purple on the other side, so maybe I can put that there. Okay, let's put the finishing touches on. I have everything glued down. I forgot to do the mixed media faux stickers on camera, so I just put some here and a couple here. I just want to use those up, and I pretty much did the same thing, same colors on this side as I did that side, so there's that. I have some enamel dots. I had put some down here thinking they look okay, and then I put them together and I'm like, I can't have two sets of enamel dots right next to each other. They were here. I gotta tell you guys, if you don't have this, this is the best stuff in the world. I use that tons for my planner, but works for scrapbooking too. I think some enamel dots right here would be really nice. So I'm gonna do big navy, medium mustard, even though it's on mustard paper. I want to use the same colors, and I literally do not see another spot to put enamel dots on. I could have put some here, but I have that faux sticker, and things don't stick to these well at all, so if you have those, don't try to put stuff on top of it because it doesn't work. Okay. There's the little push pin from the October Fox box. It's so cute. I love it. I did put a little purple leaf with this flower here. I love how this came out. I think that's really cute. All right, so because I have some words on that pumpkin, I'm going to put some words on this pumpkin. And I'm not sure how I want that to look. Looks good this way. Let me see. There, it says changing seasons and best photo. Let me see. My husband just got home, so you're gonna hear him pulling in the driveway. I need something right here. So I went back to the puppies again. I'm thinking this or that. I don't know, let's see. Just because blue and yellow are complementary colors. That looks cute. This looks cuter. I'm going to do some glue. And then just go right in here. Put a little yellow in there. Cute. Cute. Alright. Do I need anything else? I don't know. I did a little cluster down here. I can't remember if I talked about that or not. A flower, a leaf, and a button with some thread on it. Maybe I won't use this. Although, I wonder. Okay, that's cute. Do I have any other colors in that? I have pink, but it doesn't have any decoration on it. It's just plain pink. So I'll put a little glue on that, stick this here. We are all done. So I will bring this up close too, so you can see. And again, that together one is from Stash, and it's older, so I'm sure it's not available anymore, but I will link everything below. Okay. September and October Fox box used for this. The Autumn Stories is my favorite. And that fern foliage set is awesome. You definitely should pick that up. It comes with butterflies and dragonflies too. So that's as much as I can get in my screen, but I'll take a picture of them together for you. Bramble Fox, everything is in the description box below. I hope that you like this double page layout, and I gave you the dimensions. I hope you try it out for yourself, okay? Thank you so much for stopping to see me. Like and subscribe and comment if you wish. I appreciate your time. Have a good day. Bye.